Hey, how's it going? I'm here to show you how to edit the structure and barricade hit points on Unturned. So this is assuming that you already have .NET reflector, yada yada. You know, just make sure you have the most up-to-date version, and also that you have the add-on reflexil blah. Just make sure you have the most up-to-date version. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up assembly C#, and in order to get to that, you go to your Unturned folder. I'm gonna go to here. You're gonna go here, go to Unturned data, manage, and it should be the first one right there, assembly C#.dll. I went ahead and copied and pasted that and put it onto my desktop so it's much easier to find. So yeah, go up to here, file, open assembly, and blah blah blah, find it. Like I said, mine is on my desktop, so I just went ahead and yeah, you open it up and it comes here. You open it up, go there, plus the plus sign, click the plus sign, click there, click blah, right there where those brackets are. You scroll all the way down to structure stats, and then you're gonna go to get health, and just wait for that to load up real quick. Alright, so now you're going to see your case and return, and there's going to be a list of them. If you are really accustomed to, you know, modding and spawning items, you'll realize that 17,000, that the cases are basically the objects, the object ID. So 17,000 is the wooden foundation, 17,001 is the wooden wall, 17,002 wooden doorway, and so forth. And the return statement is returning the health of each object. So you should pretty much understand what's going on here. So you're going to open up your add-on, and this is going to allow you to edit those values. So this is how it works. You see the first value here, it's on line 3. That's corresponding to the case, and then you scroll all the way down, that's going to be corresponding to the return statement, returning the health, and that's going to be corresponding to the returning the health for the second case. And you're probably wondering, where are the other cases? Like, why is it only showing 17,000, not 17,001? Well, this is how it works. Through this switch statement, it switches between each case. So, you know, the first one's going to be corresponding to the 700 health, and the second one's going to go to 17,001 through this switch statement. So you're gonna have to edit this in a bit once I show you how this works. So you're gonna, if you want to change the value for the first object, which is the wooden foundation, you're gonna go to, let me do that one more time. You go here, right click, go to edit, and then you change the value here. In my case, I want this to be 9,000. Click update, and then for the second one, if you want to change the value for the wooden wall, which is 17,001, you're going to go to this value. You right click, go to edit, change that. In my case, I want it to be 4,000. And you just go down the list and change the values to however you want them. And keep in mind, it goes in order. So the next value is corresponding to 17,002. The next value after that, 17,003, and so forth. So what you want to do from here, once you're done editing those values, you have to update it in the switch statement. So you go right click that, go to edit, and make sure when you're done editing this that you have the same amount of instructions that you had from the start. So in this case, 22 instructions. So you go to the arrow, and you're going to see a list of stuff. So what you want to focus on is the instructions on the left, because the left is where the instructions are actually going to take place. This is on the right. I think this is basically holding the values of what you want to add to the instructions. So if you notice, they're all in chronological order, but they're in odd numbers. And you notice these two values right here that says -1. It says -1 because that value does not match the one that you plugged into. It does not match the new value, the value that's in the other section. So what you want to do is you want to delete these by double clicking them, blah, blah, and then you want to go to the new value, and that was in line 7. So you double click that, and you also edited line 9. Double click that as well. And you want these to, of course, be in order. So you bring that to the top, and you bring that to the top as well. And make sure they're in order. You click down to bring that down, and bam, they're in order. 7, 9, 11, blah, blah, blah. All the even numbers are other statements that aren't needed because they don't even have any values, if you notice, or values that are needed in this function. So when you're done doing that, you click OK, you click Update, and you should be good to go. And you would do the same thing for the barricade. So you scroll all the way up, barricade stats, get health, and you notice they're built the same way, except in this case, this has 2 set of intervals. This is going from 16,000 to 16,028, and it also has another interval which is 22,000. I forget which value. I think those are for traps, the health points for traps, and of course you want them as 1, so you probably wouldn't even be messing with them anyway. And it goes to 22,000 and 22,004. And if you look at this, it's set up the same way, 16,000, and the switch statement for this one is going through all the 16,000 values. And then this one, 22,000, and the switch for that, 22,000, under that is the switch statement for all the 22,000 values. And of course, the return values for the health are in order based off this list right here. So when you're done, close all of these up, right click the assembly C#.ddl, go to the add-on, and then you click save as, and make sure that this is named the same thing that it originally was. So you will go here, click that, and just overwrite that. I'm not done because I need to change the values for all of these once again, since there was an update for the no cheat mod. So yeah, this is how it works. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, just make sure you leave a comment below or on the forums where I'm going to be posting this. And yeah, I hope this helped. Take it easy.